right. I have pressed the record button. Don't feel obligated to start talking. This will be a soft launch.
Welcome to the
Drive Time Podcast.
We're not driving.
We're not. We're sitting,
we'll be
which
honest with
is
you, Laura.
Oh, that is so awesome, so cool.
nice. That is
Yeah.
from the, you guys. True fans might recognize. Oh, this is like a little recliner.
Yeah, it's a recliner.
Might recognize that from the Miss Maryland encounter that we had.
Can you believe this? That chair. So Al's sitting in a chair right now.
It's a
if you
lovely
couldn't
chair.
tell.
It's got a nice texture.
That chair has like no screws or anything. It came in 4 parts, and they all just like
Interlocked. Did it have like a little metal sliding track or something?
it did have a little track, but that whole thing is just like held together by gravity. You know what I mean?
I'll be
like,
damned. This is something really
isn't that
nice.
weird? Isn't that weird?
This is nice. This is nice.
Oh,
You know
so
what
try
else is
try
nice?
reclining a little bit.
Yeah, where's the reclining?
There's no
situation?
recliner thing. You just
do
push. You just push.
Oh.
Oh.
God damn. I feel part catapult. That's exciting. I don't want to risk spilling my Coke Zero.
Yeah, we're both drinking Coke Zeros
Yeah.
because we're doing
It's
dry
back to dry
January.
You guys might remember last January. It's crazy to say that, but now we've got a last year
Yeah.
in the tank.
Last January was when it started, right?
Yeah, I think it was the January 5th was when we recorded our first one. We put it out January 7th. And then we put out the other one like 2 days later because we were just back when we were more ambitious, putting out 2 a week.
Oh my God, that was so way too much.
Yeah.
That was
the
too
wear and
much.
tear on my vehicle alone. Like, real downside of the Drive Time Podcast. There are some costs that most people don't have to deal with. But so we're just hanging out. What's been going on with you, Parker?
Not too much. Just been doing this New Year's stuff, so I'm on a diet too.
Nice.
I've been eating like 800 calories a day.
I keep telling myself I'm doing that, and then I'll just like binge eat at the end of the day because I'm starving.
Dude, no, I've been doing like keto kind of stuff too, so
Yeah.
it's like mostly protein. But the weird thing, I was thinking about this today, I haven't like taken a shit in like probably 6 days.
Oh, Jesus.
Which either means I'm incredibly constipated.
I think there's normally some discomfort with that, though.
Huh?
I think there's normally some discomfort.
Yeah, and I'm not. Or my body's just literally absorbing every atom.
We're dying. This would be good. Yeah, maybe we both slim down. I feel like we should have done like a Biggest Loser thing. We're already into the month, but
I feel like it wouldn't be fair because I'm a good bit heavier than you.
that's true. But
Also, Al, if I was gonna lose, I could just cut a bunch of water weight, and you don't know how to cut water weight.
you just stop drinking water. Have like 8 ounces a day, just little sips or something.
No. I could cut probably 10 pounds of water weight in a day.
Damn. Yeah, I remember the wrestlers in high school would always spit into water bottles and stuff.
It's crazy how much you can, dude.
Yeah, that can't be good for you.
Oh no, it's not. It's not good for you. And also, like a big thing too is that the last thing to rehydrate is your brain. So your brain's the first thing to lose water, and it's the last thing to regain water. So if you're dehydrated, like your chances for concussions go up like literally double than if you don't. Than if you're like hydrated. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen that? I'm sure you have. But like that picture of like a super dehydrated Conor McGregor at the weigh-in when he's like scrawny, and then when he's like 2 weight classes up at actual weight.
Yeah.
It's like shocking,
dude. That's all the UFC fighters. Like Khabib too.
I hate that.
It does. It shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah.
So what One does, which is a Japanese fighting promotion, which is smart, is they hydration test you when you weigh in.
Oh, that's cool.
So you have to be at like 80% hydration or something when you weigh in, so that you're actually fighting at like your actual weight.
Yeah.
Because weight cutting too is just absolutely miserable.
Yeah.
Everybody hates it. No one likes it. You
How
know
much
what I mean?
press do they do like immediately before the weigh-in? Like not like the day of,
Well,
but like
not the day of. So normally the press day is if the fight's on Saturday, right? The press day will be Thursday. So it'll be Thursday. So a lot of the times you're on the end of your cut. You know what I mean? Like you're hating fucking life.
Jesus.
You know. And then Friday's the weigh-ins, Saturday's the fight.
That's why they get so ornery.
Of course. Dude,
Maybe Conor McGregor like doesn't actually like talking shit. He's just dehydrated all the time. He gets pissed off.
Well, that's he. Then he's
I haven't had
drinking all
any
that
fucking
alcohol.
water.
Yeah. Well, dude, I could do the not drinking water, but the part that really like gets me is you can't have salt. So like your whole training camp, you aren't allowed to have like any salt at all.
Why?
Because salt makes you retain water. So if you don't have any salt in your body, it makes it like way easier to gain and lose all that water. Whereas if you have salt, like your body will like hold on to it. You know,
Isn't that weird? Interesting. Yeah, it's weird. That's like the thing that bothers me the most when you see like a Jay Cutler or a Ronnie Coleman. They're like talking about yeah, it sucks to keep weight or whatever so I can build this much muscle.
Yeah,
I have to eat chicken every 2 hours. It's so bland. I'm like, season it. Season.
That's true. Yeah,
like you could put some paprika on it. It's not gonna fucking kill you. Like,
also, that's the other thing. Seasonings have no calories in them.
Besides sugar, light. Yeah.
Besides sugar, it's like the one thing. No, dude, those bodybuilders, I couldn't fucking do it.
Oh no, not at all.
I like the ones that like just the eating too, like the workouts. Like no, of course I couldn't do that. But I watched this one guy and he was jacked, but like yeah, it's like you said, every 2 hours they have to eat like a full meal.
Yeah.
And at first it sounds kind of cool until
they're
realize,
eating like 12,000 calories a day easy.
And like most of it's like white rice, and it's like fuck,
you got to eat a lot of white rice.
3 pounds of white rice in a day.
I know there's so many clips of Jay Cutler eating, looking miserable, and I'm like, dude, is it worth it? I mean, he was Mr. Olympia a couple times.
Wasn't there? I think I vaguely remember. Wasn't there a show where they took like a fat person and a skinny person, and they made them like swap diets or something like that?
Yeah, I think there. I don't know what it was.
Was that like a Dr. Phil thing? Maybe.
Yeah, because the fat person will be like, when I wake up, I normally have 2 large pizzas. And you're like, what the fuck? Dude, like...
Yeah, 2 large
like,
pizzas?
You've already eaten more than I could eat in, like, a day. Like, I could probably eat, like, a full, like, 18-inch Litos pizza in a day by myself. Because they're little slices, and you can kind of...
Oh, yeah, dude, that's the deceptive thing. Litos pizza, I've done that before, too. Giant. Well, my move, not that I'm, like, not fat anymore, but my move used to be, like, I'd be like, all right, I'll get a pizza, and I'll eat, like, 3 or 4 slices tonight, and then I'll eat the rest tomorrow.
Yeah.
But then it just like, it's there, and you're like, at like midnight, you're like, fuck it, I'll have one more
what's
slice.
one slice gonna do?
What's
and with Litos,
slice?
it's so thin, I'll stack like 3 of them and just
oh my
eat
god!
it.
But dude, Litos pizza, that sauce is
it's
a little
so
sweet.
Good. Oh, you don't like
sweet.
a sweet sauce?
No, I like it. But like, I love the doughy bottom and like the floury bottom.
I'm a big fan. There's this place in Philadelphia called Franzones or Franzoni's.
Okay.
They got a real sweet sauce. It's like it tastes unlike any pizza you've ever had. It's some of my favorite pizza in the world.
Dude, I kind of want to do a pizza tour. Because Connecticut and shit, like the East Coast has like the best pizza in the fucking country.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So go through Philly, New York, obviously, but then like Connecticut and shit, like a lot of the best like Mystic Pizza, like that shit's in like Connecticut.
Yeah, we should do like an East Coast pizza tour, and we'll do one bite pizza reviews. That'll be our thing.
Oh my god, yeah.
But no, like a lot of Jackie's family lives up in Boston, so we'll probably end up in
we should do one bite pizza reviews. Oh really?
Yeah.
We should do one bite pizza reviews, but then instead of doing like a number, we do like a smiley to frowny face thing.
Actually, that's kind of funny because I was telling Jackie. So my cousin's wife is starting like a legitimate like book blog because she like reads a shit ton of books where she writes like these well thought out things. And I was telling Jackie because she has read 2 books.
She's starting a book blog.
Yeah.
So you're reading about reading.
Yeah. It's very meta. It's very meta. I don't like
no
when.
Offense.
Well, that's like when
but
we
damn.
honestly, but I think it's the same as when we talk about comedians as comedians on our comedy
podcast.
Fair enough. but so she started that.
But hold on, isn't that like basically giving a book report?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is kind of yeah. But what I was telling Jackie she should do because Jackie this year has been doing a decent amount of reading already.
Really?
She knocked out 2 books already.
Wait, this year?
Yeah, 2024.
What the fuck?
We got a book.
Dude, that's like Cat Williams saying he reads 3,000 books a year. It's like Cat.
Apparently, he is like a genius, like IQ
but
wise.
That's 9 books a day, dude.
Yeah.
The fucking no way. Unless even if you spend all your time reading, yeah, maybe you could do 1 book a day. Yeah. Maybe, sure, if you're like a fucking genius. You couldn't do 9 books a day?
That's a lot.
Unless he's reading like The Little Engine That Could. He's like, that counts as a fucking book.
The only impressive reading feat I ever did is when I first read the Harry Potter series. I read all 7 books in like 2.5 weeks. Like I was burning through.
What?
Yeah, that was when I was like, I used to be able to read. I can't fucking read now.
I know. I used to be a big fucking reader.
Yeah, Jackie
too.
and I, we each got a book like at the beginning. Or no, it was before the new year even started.
What do you mean you can't read? Sorry, I know you're about to explain.
I mean, like I don't have the attention span to like read a novel.
Yeah,
you know. But we each got a book, and she like tore through hers, and I've been stuck on page 23 for like 2 weeks now. I'm like, fuck, man. I used to be such an avid reader.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
I got that I got a audiobook, and I actually kind of like that.
Audiobooks, the challenge is always in the narrator.
Yeah.
Whoever's reading it is like a make or break. Because I like started a couple, and it was always like, and then he went down to the brook, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, like. We should start. We should get into audiobooks.
The book I got Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy.
Oh, that's cool.
It's supposed to be like one of the best books of all time, and it's kind of like that. It kind of lulls you into this,
like hypnotic.
But then they just drop some hard R and bombs, and you're
Nice.
like, oh shit! It's like when you're like almost falling asleep when you're driving, and you're like, oh shit, I'm about back. And then that's what it's like when you just hear these, like, say, use the N word like 6 times in 7 sentences.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they just all of them just hate Mexicans.
Yeah.
It's such a
it's about Papa John's life, right?
Yeah.
No, but I was telling Jackie, because she's been like tearing through these books. I'm like, you should start your own book blog. But every review is like, it's all right.
How about
And
Blood?
that's like the whole thing.
Hold on, let's keep going with that. How about Blood Mozzarella? And it's about yeah, and it's about Papa John's rise to the top or whatever, and him having to. Dude, there's so much you could do there if you did There Will Be Blood. Do you know the movie There Will Be Blood,
No.
like the oil movie?
I'm aware of the movie. but I haven't seen it.
Drainy Eli, I drink your milkshake. I drink it up. But you just do that with like any other industry besides oil. Is just like Candy Eli, just like Willy Wonka as that guy.
Are you gonna see the new Wonka movie?
Fuck no, that looks so bad, and I'm so over Timothée Chalamet too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I really liked him in Doom. I really liked him in Dune. Sorry. Really like him.
Yeah.
Like him in the Dune movies. He doesn't need to be in every single fucking movie that's getting made now, though.
Yeah.
It's so oversaturated.
That's how I feel about Chris Pratt.
Yeah, dude, done with Chris Pratt.
He was good in Parks and Rec, decent in Guardians of the Galaxy, and then it's just been like, all right, how much of this guy are we gonna do?
Yeah.
People always forget he's in Salt, where the guy can bend the bullets.
Is he really?
Yeah, I think that's Salt, right? No, that's not Salt. Salt's the one where Angelina Jolie dyes her hair a different color, but it is Angelina Jolie. What's the one with the curving bullets?
I'm trying to remember. Is it Ricochet?
No.
I can't. I know I've.
Yeah, no. Salt does have Angelina Jolie in, but it's the one where she has like black hair and she dyes it blonde or vice versa. Probably vice versa. It's easier to go the other way. But
I haven't seen like many action movies from that era, to be honest with you.
There's some bangers. Yeah, it's the one with his name's James McAvoy, maybe. McAvoy.
Yeah.
Yes, he's the guy from X-Men, but the younger
Yes.
Charles Xavier. Yeah. Whatever that is, where they're bending the bullets.
Which is a cool concept.
It is. Mythbusters did bust it, though, unfortunately.
That'd be hilarious if they're like Mythbusters busted it, and then they just like stopped showing the movie. They're like, fuck, okay.
God damn it.
I guess we gotta get rid of the movie now.
Oh, damn. This is why we need a third person just Googling stuff for us.
All right, how about racist Mythbusters?
Racist Mythbusters?
Yeah.
I don't know how far down this rabbit hole we could go.
But they bust like like the wage gap or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Jamie, we're gonna put it to the test.
So we're gonna have Grant.
Busted.
What's the girl's name? We're gonna
Yeah.
have Grant and what's the redhead?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dude, that redhead was hot as shit, too.
Yeah,
I wanna
big time.
fuck
Dude,
the
I saw
redhead.
their
Dude, didn't one of them die, too?
Yeah, the Asian guy, Grant.
Did he like? What did he?
He had an aneurysm or something.
Oh, that fucking
yeah.
sucks. He was cool.
Yeah,
I liked him
he
too.
was probably my favorite. I think it was Tori, Grant. I don't remember the girl's name though. I think Tori was the guy.
Okay.
Regardless, I just saw them. They were on like a E-Trade commercial or something.
Yeah.
They were like, and it was like very like, we're busting the myth that you can't make money on e-commerce.
Have you heard the rumor that the one guy is like a pedophile or whatever?
No, which one?
Jamie, I think.
Jamie's the one with the big mustache.
Yeah.
He's a pedophile?
I always liked him more than the other guy.
Adam?
too.
You liked him more than Adam?
I liked him more than Adam. Seemed a little smug, and Jamie seemed a little more introverted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was introverted, so I was always like, I hope Jamie wins.
I heard they didn't even like each
No,
other
they
the whole
hated each other.
time. Yeah.
Well, because Jamie was looking up child pornography the whole time.
Allegedly. Oh, he is.
Yeah, Adam would be like, all right, Jamie, let's bust the myth of when a tree falls in the foot. And like Jamie, like he's like, Jamie, what are you looking at? Nothing.
It's called lolly porn, and it's actually
it's
better.
an art form. I'm sorry you don't understand Japanese culture.
In this episode, Jamie gets busted. This is Mythbusters. Oh, God.
How about Mythbusters?
And it's Buster Rhymes.
And it's Buster Rhymes.
It's the same show, but it's just Buster Rhymes.
And
instead.
he's talking really fast the whole time, too.
Every time I go, Buster got a bit.
Every time a tree falls on the boards, I gotta find it. I gotta fit it. I gotta figure out if it's gonna make a sound or what it's gonna.
Can you cover a bullet in a house?
Can you cover a bullet? Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. I love Buster Rhymes. New year, new bustin' rhymes.
When are we making our rap album?
We should. I've been thinking about that.
I think if we both like put our minds together, we could be one good, like decent, not even good, but one decent rapper.
Yeah.
If we both like wrote full time and just used the best bars.
I like it.
And then we paid someone else to rap it for
like
us.
not whitey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, honestly, we call ourselves the Wu-Tang Clan, but it's like we're excited about the orange drink Tang. It's like, Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're not big Gatorade guys.
I like that. Yeah, well, we could call ourselves 51 Cent, too. He can't stop us.
Yeah. Legally speaking.
Does he have a trademark on money names?
I mean, of the rappers, I think he's probably in the top 5 to have a trademark on just money in general.
That's true.
He's definitely one of the. All the time you'll see clips of him and he'll be like, "I ain't going to jail." Like he says, all, and I'm like, "Yeah, but you were like he was like a real gangbanger." He also won
like the New York Golden Gloves too.
Did he? Yeah, I think he was like a real boxer. Or something.
Like the New York Golden Gloves too is like hard as fuck to win. You know what I mean? Like
50. I do want. I don't know. He is like a good bit bigger than Floyd Mayweather. I know they had beef. Like Floyd Mayweather's like one of the GOAT boxers, obviously record wise. I know some people saying like, "Oh, he didn't fight the toughest people." Blah, blah,
no,
blah.
he's probably the GOAT.
Yeah, but 50 Cent is a lot bigger than him, and he does have the boxing prowess. How do you think that would go?
I think it depends. Like Floyd now, maybe 50 wins. Prime Floyd probably beats him on points or whatever. Or knocks him out. I don't fucking know. Floyd's like ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's no way he could take 9 shots.
Huh?
He got hit like I got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing.
That's 50's like secret move. That's his like Tekken finishers. Just like 9 shots come out.
Nobody will think I'm cheating if they shoot if a random shooter shoots both of us. But statistically speaking, I've survived way more bullet wounds than Floyd Money Mayweather.
Here's a good question I've been thinking about.
Okay. Hypothetical.
You have to get shot point blank, one place in the body. Where are you going? What's your move?
Probably like my shoulder.
Shoulder's good. Yeah.
What's your move?
I was gonna go leg, right?
Really?
And I looked it up. Your leg has these things called arteries in them.
Yeah, that's a doozy.
And if they get cut, that's it.
Yeah, I think
You're
like
donezo.
the main one, I don't remember what it's called, but it's on like the inside of your thigh.
Yeah.
And it's like you have like a minute like to get that figured out. Like if you don't put pressure on it, it's like when you get like the side of your neck slit, like that ice skater dude. Like if you don't put your hand on it in like 2 seconds, you're dead.
That's crazy.
So maybe not the leg.
But then why don't people commit suicide that way? I feel like I would much rather cut my leg than I would like slit my wrists personally.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You know
with
what
that.
I mean?
Yeah.
Like cutting my leg, like yeah, that sucks a little bit, but like slitting your wrist just feels like fucking awful.
Yeah, no, that's
you have to slit them like long too.
Yeah.
But you just gotta fucking drink. Lights out.
But
good night.
No, well, that's what like people who are real cutters cut their legs. They don't cut their wrist.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you about to school me on like the.
Look, I didn't always date the most mentally healthy girls, Parker, when I was in high school. But no, because if you cut on your wrist, it's more of an attention thing, I think.
When you get done cutting, can you let me know?
Dude, no. So yeah, the one girl that I was hanging out with for a while in high school, she would like cut herself. We had like a conversation about it. She said she wasn't gonna do it again. Then she did it again, but there was like glitter and shit in it, and she's like, "I'm not depressed. I did it for artistic reasons." And I was like,
that
"That's
doesn't make
worse.
any sense." Yeah.
I was like, "That's somehow worse to me."
That's like doing heroin for artistic reasons.
Yeah. Well,
Wait, well,
It did work for a lot of musicians.
Yeah, well, never mind. That's a horrible example. Yeah.
Oh, man. But yeah, Parker's got a nice place. He did a little tidying. He's got some Van Goghs on the wall. Real, I think.
Yeah, these are legitimate.
It's crazy that Van Gogh...
I like the skull one the best, too.
Me too,
I
big
think
time.
you like the skull one. The only thing is I like the colors of the other ones, too. I learned this. We went to the Van Gogh
Immersive experience.
immersive experience. One, very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Two, he was colorblind. That's why all his shit has like a ton of color in it. Because for him to like see the difference in the colors, he had to make them like super crazy.
Huh. I did not know that.
Isn't that cool?
How do we know that? Did he write it down somewhere?
What?
How do we know that? Did he write it down somewhere?
I don't know. I think they knew about colorblindness back then.
They probably did. But
Yeah.
I do wonder how they figured it out. They were like, this is red. And he was like, explain that to me. What's red?
I mean, yeah, I think like the tests we have for colorblindness probably could have been made. And
Yeah. Which of these dots do you see? Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah, actually, that painting behind your head, which everybody at home can see, would be a real nightmare for a colorblind person. I think.
my God.
A lot of dots.
A lot of dots, a lot of strokes.
A lot of strokes
Dude,
and
but
dots.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been looking at all these paintings, and like, I don't know. Most of the time, when I get deeper into something, I realize like how difficult it is. Like, if you get more into like food or music, like you realize like, oh shit, it's actually really fucking hard to do. Like, it's even harder than you first think. The more art I look at, the more I'm like, dude, I could fucking do this. This is complete horseshit.
Yeah, I think there was like an era of very like technical, skillful art, and I think that we're past that because all the art now is either like some political statement or, and which I guess maybe all this was, but it doesn't look it to me. It's like some big political statement, or it's just a way to hide money.
Exactly. Or I think a lot of it too is just more about like shapes and color than it is about like.
I did like that thing Banksy did where he shredded the picture after somebody bought it. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty hilarious.
That's a big old fuck you, which I'm a part. Which I'm a big part.
But how do we know who Banksy is? That's the thing.
We don't get. I think it's probably a conglomerate of artists.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's the best way to keep your identity. Is to not have one.
Where's Bank A and B then?
Oh, get a load of this guy over here. Oh god, man, this guy's being a real Bank D right now.
We should, dude. We should pretend we're Banksy.
Yeah, who's gonna stop us?
Who's gonna stop us?
I'm not gonna lie. When I was younger, that was like the thing that my dad like most majorly instilled in me as far as morals go. Is he'd be like, graffiti's the worst thing out there.
Graffiti?
I was like, graffiti? What about murder? He'd be like, nothing worse than graffiti.
Someone graffitied like N-words go home, and your dad's like, can you believe the graffiti that someone would do this?
Yeah, no, because it would be like, oh man, I always like looking at that rock, and now somebody spray painted it. I was like, Dad, I think you're just autistic.
Yeah. Dude, I will say this. I think graffiti is totally about how good at graffiti you are.
Yeah.
If you're shitty at graffiti and you're just tagging stuff, like kill yourself. Sure. Yeah. But if you're really fucking good at it, like there are some places where you're like, holy shit, like this is really fucking
I've
good.
never tried to like tag public property or anything, but like when I was younger, we always had a bunch of spray paint at the house. And after I was done huffing it, I would try. Yeah. No, but I would try to like spray paint stuff, and it is really fucking hard.
Oh yeah,
and pretty much everything I would spray paint would somehow look a little bit like a dick, even though I didn't mean that. So I don't know what that says about my subconscious. I would try to do these cartoon characters, and they would always have like two big circular eyes and a really long nose, and I'm like,
Yeah, and then it just looks like a dick.
Yeah, big time. But no, I don't know. What would your graffiti name be?
Me?
Yeah, your tag.
It'd probably be ice sand.
Ice sand. That's pretty tough. I think
ice sand.
Mine would just be Alfred.
Or ice and.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. No, mine would be Alfred Harrison Barnes. In all caps.
What the fuck? Fucking bitch. You gave me like, what'd your rap name be? And I'm like over here just like, Money Maker. And you're like, oh yeah, my rap name would just be my legal full name. You fucking bitch.
My tag is my social security number, so only the government can identify me. I don't put it out there for everybody.
I don't know, dude. I used to be like that, but dude, do you know how many times how many websites I've just put my social security number on?
Yeah.
It'd be so easy to just fucking rob people.
Yeah.
I've been thinking that maybe we should just like quit our jobs and just become criminals.
I like that. I like that idea.
It'd be more exciting stuff to talk about on the pod.
Well,
but we'd have to start
talk about it on the pod.
We'd have to start every sentence with "I didn't."
Yeah, this is.
I did it. Do you remember last week when we didn't rob that bank?
This is Drive Time with Schmel and Schmarker.
Schmarker.
In court, they're playing it back.
No, Al. You already said your name is Alfred Harrison Barnes.
No.
You have to use your full legal name.
I do love the idea that we eventually get caught, and they're like playing it in court, and it's like, hold on, there's a killer Seinfeld impression coming up. Just hold on.
Your Honor, they left out the sound effects that we put in there.
What's the deal with that guy we murdered?
Is this it? Is this the awesome one?
Yeah.
Oh, that is so awesome. So cool.
All right. I think that's going to do it for the pod.
Hold on. Before we wrap, I got you a super late housewarming gift.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't.
And to congratulate us on a year. So this has been several months in the making.
You don't have to do that.
I was doing some Black Friday shopping.
Okay.
And I saw
African American Friday shopping.
Yeah, as is tradition.
Okay.
The ebony to my ivory. And see, now I'm standing up. I'm going to start trying to do bits. But and I saw this, and I've been going back and forth with the store for 2 months for them to let me have it. But a nice little piece of decor.
Is that Riley and Huey Freeman?
Yes.
Holy shit, that is fucking awesome.
Courtesy of the Zoomies in the Towson Mall.
Dude, this is fucking awesome.
It stands up. It's got like a little thing.
Yeah. I don't know where dude.
I kept calling, and they're like, we're not ready to let it go yet. And I was like, come on, dude. Like, they were like mid-December, late December, early January. And so I picked it up on the drive here.
Hell yeah, thank you so much, Al.
Yeah, I thought it'd be
fucking awesome.
A nice accoutrement to your apartment.
Yeah, dude, my apartment is like so lived in now.
Yeah, well, I figured you need some real art to go with the Van Goghs.
Exactly. Yeah.
It worked out well that you hung them up, but
fuck yeah.
But
all right, dope.
Yeah, so that's the Drive Time podcast, and I think this episode was.
Oh, that is so awesome. So cool.
Peace.
Peace.